today with my third layout using my April Scrapbooking Store.com kit. So if you didn't know, I am a design team member for the Scrapbooking Store Kit Club, and I receive the kit and the upgrade every month, and I try to make at least 4 layouts, one for every week of the month. This month I'm posting them a little bit later in the month that I had planned on, but I'm sure you guys all understand life is just a little bit crazy right now, and I'm very emotionally stressed. So my scrapbooking is the thing that goes by the wayside, unfortunately, when I get stressed. And especially with the kids home and doing school and trying to keep up with them. Okay, but anyway, so for this layout, my goal was to use up a lot of the scraps from this kit, and I totally succeeded. I did make a few more scraps because I didn't use up every single one of the scraps, but that's okay. I'm excited that I just used as many scraps as I could. And some of them were quite big scraps. So the first one that I cut is that pink background with the off-white pattern, and I really like that. And then I have the blue daisies behind the photos, and then actually the pink banners that you can see were not a paper from the kit this month. That was actually from the March kit. So it was kind of fun including some of the papers and paper scraps from the March kit on this layout as well. It's nice when you can incorporate kits from different months. So here you can see I am using this rainbow paper to cover up that line that's going down the photos. So the way that I usually make my print off my photos is a lot of them will end up being 3x4s, and to get my money's worth out of printing, I will usually print 2 3x4s on 1 4x6. And that gives me a lot more photos, and it's really nice not to have only 2 photos on a layout, if that makes sense. So here, if I had printed all 4 of these photos, they would have taken up all the space on the layout. But here, since I had 4 of them and they were all 3x4s, I was able to use all 4 of them on one layout, and still also was able to embellish and use up some pretty pattern papers. So here you can see I am just making a couple of clusters. So what I decided to do for my embellishing was to go on the diagonal. So I have a cluster down in the bottom right hand corner and one in the top left hand corner, and I'm gonna work on those and glue those down, and then I'm gonna glue down all of the pattern papers and the photos and everything, and then I'm gonna start embellishing around the photos. And I'm really happy with how this one turns out. When I glue down my photos, I think I did glue them kind of crooked, but it wasn't too bad, and I can always go back and lift them up if it really bothers me that much. So here now I'm just gluing everything down in these 2 corners, and then I'm gonna pull out some of the stickers from the ephemera pack. And the upgrade pack this month was, we got the ephemera pack and the sticker sheet from this collection, which is called One of a Kind, and it's a new My Mind's Eye collection from this year, which was also super exciting to get a brand new collection in as our kit this month. So here you can see I'm just pulling out some of the ephemera pieces that I'm thinking I'm going to use, and I'm sticking down a bunch of flowers, and then I'm going to start gluing down the papers, like I said. And I just kind of eyeballed it. I did pull the photos down so that I could make sure that they were these 2 paper strips were pretty straight across, but for the most part, I just kind of eyeballed things and I wasn't too particular. Even with the banners, I think I'm gonna actually make them a little crooked. Not too crooked, but. Okay, so here I'm bringing in this best ever tag, and what I decided to do with that was just cut the top off of it, and then I had the idea to use the best ever part of the tag as well. I didn't really like it though, so I end up deciding not to do that. So here I'm just gonna glue down the tags or the banners, and then the tag, and then the photo, and I'm gonna start embellishing around the photos. And so my diagonal is gonna continue up the line from the bottom. Here you're gonna have this second cluster right above it, and it's just gonna have a bunch of flowers in that cluster. And then the top photo to the left of it is gonna have just this flower and another flower, and that's it with the tag. So I'm gonna keep embellishing along here, and I really didn't want to stop. My goal was to use up all the flowers. I didn't quite accomplish it. I think I have a couple more stickers that got missed because they were hiding under some bigger embellishments or whatever, but that's okay. I used up so much of this kit, and I'm so happy with myself for doing that. I love it when I can use up half or more of a kit. So this was a really fun kit to work with. I don't oftentimes work with off-whites, and so when I first got this kit, I was a little not sure if I would like it. I am more of a white girl, which sounds really weird to say that, but anyway, you know what I mean. I like using the color white when I scrapbook. But this layout was really fun to make, and I'm so glad that I did. I was just wanting to scrapbook on this day and to use up some scraps from this kit, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I did bring out this beauty chipboard piece that was part of the upgrade kit. That is from I believe it's a Project Life chipboard set, and I decided to put it up here in the middle of the photos, and I really like how that turned out. Okay, I think that is it for this layout. I'm not even going to bother doing journaling. There's not really much to say. I mean, you can tell I love my dogs from the photos. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Bye!